souls, welcome to my channel. It's just a bit early for me right now. It's 5 5 5:50. I didn't even realize the time. I just wanted to show you guys. Welcome to my channel, guys. I am Maya slash Bella. So I just wanted to let you guys know the time because I just prayed the morning prayer and I have some meditational sound on. Let me just write something. So I just wanted to let you guys know the reason my voice is husky like this is because I'm up this early. I got up early. I was waiting for the time. However, as you can see the title of this video, if you're guided here, welcome. This is a message from your higher self, the Most High, your spirit team that are working with you. So what I got is you picked your career path for a reason. And I feel like with the time 5-5, you are somebody who has been going through a lot of changes or going through a huge change, or you're going back to something that you used to do before or wanted to do before, and something to do with changing your surroundings, like the people you have around you, friends, family, colleagues, focusing on you more, focusing on your path, on your journey. Um, and I strongly want to mention something along the lines of every individual, all of us star seeds who have been born with gifts and abilities, whose gifts and abilities has been abused and taken advantage of when it comes to government, entertainment, industry and stuff like that. Because I'm strongly getting somebody who is, okay, I was going to say connected to music, but I need to go back to something important, which is how our traumas, how our gifts and abilities, hidayah min andallah, like gifts from the Most High, so we can use to heal the earth that has been twisted, manipulated, used for dark forces and for the opponent instead of the Most High. And whoever you are who's watching this, either you are into psychology or you're being guided to go into psychology, and most likely 1000%, a million percent, no shadow of a doubt, you're being guided to seek counseling therapy with a professional, someone who's knowledgeable in this background, not just with friends and family as therapists, because these people are not medically, professionally trained, skilled to give you the best advice. They're just going to give you advice based on past behaviors or their own opinion based on their own life experiences, and that is not something you want to align with because you're on a different journey. Okay, even the therapist and counselor, you have to pick wisely as well, because you have to go through different ones to find one that really connects with you, someone who has your background knowledge, like just connects with you on a deeper level and not just based on what they've learned that they're just regurgitating, they're intuitive, they connect with you on a soul level. And it doesn't mean like, soulmates and stuff like that. I just mean someone who really gets you, yeah, and someone who is experienced, meaning it, I don't mean qualifications, but yeah, qualifications would help too. That being said, I want to go back to your career path and your abilities and gifts. And reason why I'm mentioning psychology in the first place is because I came across a guy a psychologist, not just a guy, a psychologist or a psychotherapist doctor on Instagram who posts, this guy posts a lot of videos based on human behavior in dating scene, like self-sabotaging behaviors and attachments and uh, yeah, all of that. So yesterday or the day before yesterday, he posted a video about how we pick certain career paths based on our childhood traumas. And then he basically mentioned, I'm going to also put the Libra symbol on this video because this is for everybody when it comes to Libra season. Happy birthday to my Leos. Love you guys. Libra season is justice season all like every year, but especially this year. Especially this year, there's a lot of like balancing out when it comes to karma that's going on right now, and that's a whole nother video. And I just want to do the title for that right now. So yeah, balancing of karma. You reap what you sow. Your rewards are coming in. Whatever it is that you sown, harvested, energy you put out is what's coming back. I've diverted, going back. So the therapist, the psychologist basically mentioned Libra. Well, he didn't mention Libra. He mentioned people who choose to go in career paths to do with justice system, policing, and stuff like that have experienced some form of injustice, like huge injustice. Either they experienced it or they witnessed it as children, I, i.e., your parent, your sibling, someone really close to you. And the bit where he gets to people who I already knew this, and I was like proudly admitting it, but something just clicked for me the day before yesterday and today, and even now, while I was waiting for the prayer, it's just something that's been ruminating on my mind that just clicked for me right now. So some of you may be like in the justice system, and a couple of career paths I want to read about for Libra as well. I feel like someone watching this needs to figure out what they want to do in their life, like seeking questions when it comes to their career path. I am strongly getting like a strong throat chakra too. So that being said, I want to go back to um, the career paths basically. So for me, it was entertainment. For me, it was poetry, singing, songwriting, creativity, art, all about the life purpose number three. But there's a twist. I'll tell you the twist, how it's been manipulated with spiritual warfare and hexes and curses and actual governmenting, like governing our minds, manipulating us since childhood. So for me, I was picking the career path of the entertainment industry because as a child, so the psychologist basically says that as a child, when you're neglected, when you're abandoned or not given attention, validation, like severely like trauma, like traumas basically, that was my go-to. That was my safe space. That was my escape as a child. And a child growing up with insecurities who grows up into an adult with insecurities and a deficit of attention goes into seeking attention mode and not the right kind of attention as well. I've been in this energy. Let's not get it twisted. There's a difference between a healthy type of like confidence and, you know, I just realized something today as well. But yeah, a healthy level of confidence and not seeking it with the with a desperate feeling attached to it, if that makes sense. And doing it because you love it. So for me, teaching was my first love. When I was very young, I didn't even know what I was doing. I was just doing, you know. And a lot of us, if you are somebody who was asking yourself, the Most High, your spirit team, what career path do I want to do? You have so many options, so many things you want to do, so many like interests, desires, abilities, gifts. You might be on the spectrum. You might be neurodivergent, and you're good at a lot of things. You still can do music. You still can write. You still can be creative, but for the joy, for the love, because you're creating, you are sharing, you are healing. Like I've been meditating before Fajr, before morning prayer for a while now, and I feel like also yesterday, like I was getting, it was a great day where I was reading a lot of messages from you lovely subscribers on here on YouTube, on my email, little messages on the videos, which I really do appreciate. Please keep them coming because as much as I enjoy what I do and I know I'm helping, it feels good to see how I'm helping, and that's a good validation. Again, in psychology, validation, we all need it, especially as children, and it comes detrimental when you don't get it. It becomes very dangerous when you don't give children attention and love and validation. And so it's all about the right kind of validation. You don't just seek any. And I actually want to read to you something right now because I feel like it's important. Okay. I don't know, I'm getting something along the lines of people who experience trauma, who mistaken attention for love, something for affection. I read a post that says something along the lines of codependency for love, and also another thing about trauma bonding. Some of you may have been trauma bonding with people, with friends, lovers. Mm, something that you're being guided to heal as well. So you're also being guided to like learn. Mm, I want to go back to what I was saying. I love, I love, love, love when you love what you do. Like I love what I do, which is helping people, teaching people, encouraging people, motivating people, making people laugh, making people happy, bring joy, bring laughter. Now I'm being taken back to, is it Prophet Abraham's wife, Sarah? Sarah means one who brings joy, something along those lines, the Hebrew name. I keep looking at my, I don't know what this is called, the night thing that has the lights with stars. He may be into like the galaxy, the star system, but also something to do with flying. I know exactly what picture to put on this video. You may be obsessed with flying. There's a reason why I'm obsessed with flying. There's a video that I posted a while back as well where I said, what is it about witches and warlocks and just when people become rich or high vibrational, high vibrational, connected to spirit, connected to God, the Holy Spirit, whatever you want to call it, the Most High, when you become conscious, when you're woken, you become obsessed with flying and the sky. You just want to reach the sky. Like your soul's already like connected when your soul leaves your body and stuff like that. But you want to reach physically as well. So you may dream of flying, or you used to, whoever you are. I'm also getting divine feminine connection as well. divine feminine energy, even if you're a male. Someone is a psychic. You watching this, male or female, because it's energy at the end of the day. Chewing gum got me salivating. Energy. So us human beings, we are born with female hormones and male hormones, estrogen and testosterone. We are born with Y chromosome and XY chromosome. We are born with feminine energy and masculine energy. These energies are affected, like high and low, high feminine energy. So men who are feminine, or high masculine energy, women who are masculine, more masculine. Like, we can change our energy based on our hormones, based on what we eat, how we feel chemically, how like emotions and experiences affect us chemically. That affects us, our body, our trauma, our behavior, everything. So male or female, the energy is based on your inner, like what's going on with you internally. So again, I'm a mind, body, and soul coach. I'm a spiritual coach. I do energy healing, energy reading. I do a lot of things when it comes to, I haven't been doing as much, to be honest. I've been so distracted, but we've all been distracted right now. And it goes back to what I just realized right now, which is I thought my life path was number three for a long time. But based on the Gregorian calendar, the whole calendar system is even messed up. The way they messed up, like, it's not our fault. It's not your fault. It's not our parents' fault. They were born into the system. This has been going on for generations, way back. This is what our ancestors have been trying. These guides, our spirit guides, the angels, the Most High, have been trying in the non-physical, the unseen. Again, we're in October. The veil is also thinning right now. So you're being spoken to by higher spirits and lower spirits right now. So whatever frequency you're on is what you're going to be attached to and connected to. So be aware of your frequency, your vibration, your thoughts and behavior. But going back to what I was saying, this is what you're being guided to. I forgot. It'll come back to me. That being said, something about your career is so significant in whoever's watching this. I feel like it's because you are chosen to be a healer, a light worker, whatever career path that you pick. So, Libra. Even if you're not a Libra right now, okay? Even if you're not a Libra right now, it's just the balancing of the scale, the wheels changing, and your wheel of fortune, basically your karma. What you reap is what you sow. So whatever your karma that's due, it's now the number 8 year, 2024. If you add up the numbers, reduces to the number 8, and 8 is all about, let me read it, abundance, prosperity, infinite possibilities, and success and personal power and self-discipline. Discipline is another thing that you've been lacking based on trauma and your mind not being calm, zen, stable, and a lot of confusion. So going back to the Gregorian calendar and how this has been going on for a long time, I'm hearing like the Roman is falling basically. I'm even hearing London is falling. These people, I don't know if you've watched Once Upon a Time. You're being guided to watch Once Upon a Time. It's like a spell has been put on people the minute they are born. Like we all naturally like forget when we're born based on our soul memories. Our soul holds a lot of like memories that we need to unlock during our lifetime. And certain experiences unlock certain parts of our DNA, even from our ancestors. Epigenetics is what I'm hearing. So gifts, abilities, things like that, that you need to unlock, that you are being guided to unlock, that or your the bloodline has been born with, but it's just dormant, and you're the one that's meant to activate it. Some skills, gifts that they were born with, that they are passing down onto you. So going back to the career path, I'm getting school counselor, someone who wants to work with children, someone who wants to be a counselor for children, who wants to heal children before they become adults and create more, you know, trauma and spread hurt. So, yeah. Human resources manager, interior designer, lawyer, stylist, detective, judge, event planner, mediator, public relations, art dealer, artist, graphic designer, diplomat, life coach, negotiator, author, chef, filmmaker, makeup artist and hairstylist, motivational speaker, referee, retail buyer, social worker. The list goes on, guys. The list goes on. Whatever it is, I'm hearing CEO, business owner. Like you're meant to be a leader, you're meant to be in a position of authority. Again, this is something you've been prepared for as well. You have been unlearning certain toxic behaviors before you could be put in this position. And I'm also hearing you weren't ready and feeling worthy enough, even like you were a boss or a CEO or even rich. I'm getting you've been repelling your own manifestations and desires because you didn't subconsciously, you didn't feel worthy or good enough. It sounds messed up, like you desperately want something, but underneath, subconsciously, you're unaware. On a surface level, your nervous system would not have been comfortable with it. Have you seen celebrities or people who get famous or who get rich who I'm seeing a Somali guy right now who became an actor. Some of you may want to act. A Somali guy who became an actor. The guy who said, I am the captain now. I forgot that movie, Tom Hanks, of the Somali pirate movie. I've met him recently as well. It's interesting he's coming up. But this is significant to whoever's watching this. People who get rich, and there's other examples as well, who lose their money quickly because they weren't it's feeling, it's energy at the end of the day. Money is energy at the end of the day. Okay, it's all about your emotions. That's why in the bank system, see, this is another thing that's spoiling the bank system. They use the term when it comes to money. You're being guided to learn about money literacy as well, by the way, or you have been. But the money terms is like flow, income, um bank is obviously, it means the edge of the hill of water or something. And trust is all about emotions as well. Water is all emotions and feelings as well. So money is energy, is feelings, is relationships, is trust, it's energy, is who you are, is who we are. There's another term, stock. And I'm also hearing when it comes to law, some of you are learning law. There's the law of the sea and the law of the land, learning about the laws, and also something about your birthright and how our birth certificates signed away our soul or our ownership of our sovereignty, our being. Our parents didn't know this when they signed our birth certificates. And I'm also hearing if you're getting messages or feeling urges to have a child, or you're feeling like your body's ready for a child, or you're manifesting a child, you're not meant to have it in a certain country, or you're meant to have a child at a certain country. You're not meant to have a child in a certain country. I don't want to say too much. I'm being guided not to say too much right now. So I'm hearing Pinterest. I'm going to open up a Pinterest account. So you guys can get memberships there to get certain messages that are really necessary that you need to educate yourself and also realize what's really going on when it comes to learning the truth about these people that have been governing. And I'm hearing China as well. I don't know what they've been doing, but I know they've been doing something when it comes to harvesting energy and souls and looking for I'm hearing eternal soul or fountain of youth or people who want to live forever. What are they called? Eternal mortality. Yeah, I'm also hearing competing with God. See, I've been hearing a lot about China, but I've not been going into it more. Anyways, you're being guided to do your own research. I can't say too much in here right now. I don't want this video restricted, this channel restricted, so I'm gonna open a Pinterest account. I don't have it open yet. If you are interested and keen in these knowledges, information, but also like other things as well, I'll let you know when I'm posting on Pinterest and what I am posting on Pinterest. Um, I'm hearing some people are getting bad karma that you're being guided to know about as well for educational purposes. If you're somebody who, and I love you, if you are somebody like this, I love you deeply. I wish I could just, I will fucking kiss you if I meet you, if you're like this. But if you're someone who doesn't like, it actually hurts you, it actually pains you to see people who afflicted karma onto you, people who tried their best, their hardest to see you hurt down, you know, in sorrow and grief, who just wanted to see you miserable, who it fed them to see you in pain. They wanted to see you even off yourself, if not just living in misery. Those same people that are now going through karma that you hear about or you're going to hear about, you're not somebody who feels good. It actually pains you. You know, it shocks you. But at the same time, it's like you've experienced karma. You've done some things. You get it. That's why. You're just wiser than them. You're an old soul. You're a wiser soul. You understand how we're all connected, how everything will come back to us. What you do unto somebody else will come back onto you. And you're just like, they don't get it. Like, I didn't get it once upon a time, but that's just what's happening right now. So if you are somebody who's watching me, who, because I know I've got stalkers, people who know me from the past who are still watching me, and it used to bother me before, it actually doesn't bother me anymore. Sometimes I get bothered, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just not in that energy right now. But I realized that you guys hearing me talk, or them hearing me talk, is also teaching them, whether they clock it when they hear what I say then and there, or if it's just registered and something happens in their life in the future, whether it is near future, where in the future, months, years, whatever down the line, it will click. It's planting a seed about, it's educating them. They're just younger. I'm hearing even 10 years. So some of you may really outgrown your family members, or just on a completely different level to your family when it comes to their spiritual knowledge. I'm even getting that you haven't even really educated yourself properly when it comes to, you're probably in your early stages of your spiritual awakening, but you already have this knowledge in you because you're an old soul. So you've forgotten, or it's dormant, or even spiritual amnesia, that we've been all put under a spell when it comes to religion, when it comes to the English language, certain languages, things that have been placed onto us, spellings, words, prayers are two spellings. We really need to be careful what we utter, our lisan, our tongue, even the good, because you feel like you're uttering good. Anyways, at the end of the day, it's your intentions. But some people project, some people make du'as or prayers from a lower place and they don't realize it, like desperation. Whatever the case may be, words are spells. Gossip are spiritual swords, knives, attacks that goes to the person's back. When you have back pain, it's a clear indication that you have a lot of backbiting. There's a lot of people backbiting you. Yes, it's about the way you sit, the way your positioning and everything as well. But your posture changed for a reason in the first place. This is all significant. Somebody needed to hear that. Okay, I think I'm gonna end this video here actually. Yeah. Let me know how you enjoyed this message, if this resonated with you. And do subscribe if you're not subscribed. Like the channel, it helps my channel reach more of the collective. What is going on with the burps? And it also helps you with your algorithm as well. So that being said, I'm gonna love yous and leave yous. See you guys in my next video. Sending you guys so much love and healing energy.